You ready?
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
All right, let's get this.
Land the plane.
Let's land the plane. All right. So now what I'm going to do, just so y'all know at home, while we can theoretically see the screen here, we're not going to look at it. We're going to have the honor. It's just going to be on the honor system here. Because let's face it, we don't want to cheat.
So I got to roll this 4 times, and we're going to add 4
before
planes.
we do anything else. All right. Now that we've done that,
Space 4. Okay. So this is 1, and we count up.
5.
Space 5. Space 4.
Well, okay, we have some time to manage this.
And space 4 again.
Okay. All right. Now, there's no way of avoiding those. We just straight up got to get right here. These are the only ways to get rid of those planes.
We got to call missile command. Yes.
Okay, got it. So we're allowed to talk a little bit before we roll?
Specifically,
right?
It says we can't talk numbers like, if you roll a 6, you must do this. It's more setting priorities.
Yeah.
So, maybe early on, we know we're going to want to double move once and then manage it. So maybe we try to sandbag you on the flaps. That way we can stay in easy double move territory.
That makes sense, sure.
We do need to move at least once. That way we don't roll 4 dice again.
Yeah, that seems poor. By the way, if you hear some really weird noises, it is... I'm not going to make the cyclone joke because one of our viewers, G, is dealing with the cyclone today. So stay safe, G.
Stay safe.
But it is incredibly windy.
It's windy.
Really, like almost knocked me down. Breeze, wind out there.
So it's a light breeze. Oh, sorry, we're working together. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm happy.
I'm 6'2", 240, bro. I mean, I realize you're a giant.
I've met a lot of small people, and you're just one of them.
All right.
So yeah, I think keeping the plane level enough to not, die.
Yeah, I mean, good, whatever, right?
Otherwise, let's maybe get some coffee on the board, maybe get some early interns done, clear some planes.
And clear some planes. That's got to be... So, stress. These have to get placed.
Yes, we must place. I'm not we already said, don't remind me, I'm not going to remind you.
Right.
We would just lose.
Right. So moving 1 or 2 is fine, whatever.
Preference 1, that way we don't have to add another plane. But maybe if we could do a good job on this, I'm not opposed. It kind of happens.
So yeah, I see where we're going. We're good?
We're good.
All right, let's do this.
About the game.
Yeah. Shh. Okay.
And as I said, this track, I'm going to place first.
Okay, so I am placing here. I'm just going to glance and make sure that, y'all can see the dice, so you're good.
Okay. This one a little bit. Okay.
Oh, while you're thinking, Sam says, hey, Edward and Kyle, too, actually. Not just Kyle 1, but Kyle 2. Just focus on yours. Just watched your War of the Ring Let's Play. It was epic. Also decided to try Rose City Genmaicha. It's my new favorite. That's what I'm talking about, Sam. So, it's from Smith Teas in Portland, Oregon, which is where I'm from. But the Rose City Genmaicha is the best tea in the world.
It's the third thing you said to me the first time we met when I came to a game day. Hi, I'm Edward. These are all the people. What game do you want to play today? Do you want some Genmaicha?
Yes.
A lot of information.
Yeah,
and I said yes because I'm not rude. I never had it before.
Genmaicha?
It's fine. It's not my favorite tea that we have downstairs.
Okay, you have the right to be wrong. Okay.
Also, the War of the Ring playthrough was great. I only cheated a little bit, but it made for a good story.
It's funny. I appreciate the comments that people make. There's one dude that made 20 comments just pointing out
things that we might have.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. We got it for the in bulk correct. A lot of great moments.
Yeah, I'm happy with how that turned out. I see you.
Put 5 on the engines.
So, now, again, the only questions I will ask are rules related in this.
Yep.
So, if I were to place a 5 there...
We immediately move this 2 spaces because 5
because
plus
it's
5
cumulative. Thank you. Okay, and if it's in between, it moves 1. If it's 4 or less...
Yep. You'll note that
we would not move.
These fall in between numbers, so...
Oh, gotcha. I see that. All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, so...
Hey, Sam, if you like the War of the Ring, go watch our Rebellion playthrough. Again, we probably got 1 or 2 small things wrong, but
100%.
Rebellion, our Star Wars Rebellion playthrough was also a ton of fun.
All right. And these I'm not allowed to place a 5. You were not allowed to place a 4.
Yeah, whatever X is whatever the next intern tag is. You can't use a 5 to train a 5.
All right. And you can place them in any order that you have them.
Your dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, air traffic control, if we could get some of these damn planes out the way, that'd be great. Okay.
That you need a 4 to clear that. It is the space number. This is 1, 2, 3, 4.
That happened.
Sorry.
Well, in that case, since you know I have the one, and I feel like that would be unfair and improper, we could do something like this.
Sure. We check our speed. It is in between the markers.
6, right there, go. All right,
One
there.
step closer to ATL.
Right. So now a 3 would get rid of that plane.
Exactly.
Correct? Okay. All right.
Cool
My
tempo
bad.
thing in the game where some contextual dice
Yeah,
matter.
change
Yep.
and change value effectively, right? Yeah.
Okay, I will do something stressful.
Yeah, I heard about that, Chris. I saw in the comments. Okay, so that is, and again, these are cumulative.
So
no, it's the difference
These
between
we
them.
check the difference,
Right.
and it tilts that many steps towards the
Got it.
larger.
Yep. Air traffic control, if you could get some of these damn planes out the way, that'd be great. There we go. That's 3.
You get no response because of reasons. I will head down. Do you want a little coffee?
Yeah, I could go for a little. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to make the joke. No, I'm not. Never mind. I am not going to make the joke.
We're flying a plane. There's no jokes.
Yeah,
to be
there.
made.
Yeah.
We got X number of souls on board, which is always how pilots talk, which I find really disconcerting. The FAA reasonably acknowledging the existence of the human soul. Jakob brings up the Blackbeard stream. Also great. Really excited for Coast Watchers.
Oh, dude, so excited! And somebody actually made the comment after that on that video, the top 10 anticipated. They were like, "Wasn't it all on my radar? Thanks, it is now." I'm so excited I get to play that again. I think at the end of this month.
Yes, you do.
So I must place here before the end of the round.
Correct.
So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and pull that trigger. So the difference between that is that's a little heavy. We're going to lean a little bit to the left.
Yep. So just
So going a little banking to the left to come in for final approach.
getting a beautiful view of the Atlantic Ocean. Just so, in case anyone's watching this and curious, this production, everything here is as comes in the box, little wooden planes, all the dice. My toggle switches are 3D printed. I have a 3D printed insert for the game, which I'll show off at the end. They're just slightly more raised, which makes it easier to move them back and forth.
Okay.
Otherwise, everything is as base game.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not sure if Chip's telling the truth or being funny about this.
Hey there, Mr. Intern. Why don't you go climb down to the bottom of the plane and stick out that there landing gear? So as soon as I turn that on,
Wow. Okay.
I move that up one step.
So, by the way, real landing gear is just one handle, and then you get 3 lights that they're down and locked. Hopefully, you get 3 lights.
I was about to say, there's one of them.
Yeah, but facts. Okay. So now, given my situation here, right, those are only you. Okay, you know what? This seems like a not terrible idea. Air traffic control. If you could get some damn planes out the way, we would greatly appreciate.
Now, I don't think an intern would say it with that much gravitas and confidence. I think
Please help.
Please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excuse me, Mr. Tower, please move a plane, please.
Right.
Okay, so that is the end of the round. We've placed all 8 of the dice.
Okay, hold on. Checks out
We have not lost.
because we have done that and we are still within
Everything's good.
the bumpers.
This automatically ticks down. We are
Okay.
slowly beginning our descent.
Yep.
The 2 intern tokens that we used can just go to the side.
Okay.
We recall our dice and re-roll, and you are up first.
Ricola.
So again, in between rounds, we have a minute to talk strategy.
Yeah.
We're fine. I mean,
well, at some point we are going to have to speed up.
We could do it now because we would go past this one and then past this one. Then these two planes would be in the one slot. So I'd like to maybe try to think about getting these out. Double moving now, I don't hate because we would skip over one of our extra dice. We're almost certainly going to hit one of these.
Right. We need to be careful about going too quick right now, I would think, but getting rid of those planes would be awfully helpful.
Yeah.
Awfully helpful.
But we do not need to double move anymore.
We
need to double move one time.
Right. We
got a coffee.
We have one variable, so 1 and 3. I would like to point out there's a 3 here. There's a 3 there for me.
For you, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then also, if should we double move, there's a 1 there for me. But
all right. And again, I'm just making sure this is a small window in which to be able to go 1.
You could, in theory, mechanically, if you play here first and move that up, it opens that window a little bit more.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's do it.
Yeah, when I got this game, this is my copy, I picked it up at PAX 2023, and the last night of the convention, Sunday and a Monday, me and all my friends stayed at an Airbnb, and me and my buddy Joey played this till about 4:30 in the morning, just trying to play through as many scenarios as we can.
Okay.
This game is great.
Air traffic control. Move the planes out the way. I feel like... No, you know what? Hold on.
There's one more there. Get it out of the damn way.
So, okay. I'm gonna save it.
You can't blow all your bits at once. You gotta save the bits up.
All right. That could work. That also could work for that. That seems not terrible. Flaps, 5%. Hold on one second. Yeah, we're good with that.
So that ticks up. You must start with that one, so now you can do the 2-3 flap.
Yep.
And our window for moving 1 got a little bigger.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, it was, Jonathan.
That being...
Oh, that's funny. That's awesome, Jonathan. All right. So I'm just going to point this out to the folks at home. You'll note, this is public information, I have 2 dice left.
Correct.
They are going into those 2 locations.
They are. Mechanically, they could also go down to the
Oh, that's exactly what's about to happen. So that's going to go, and then here, we are flying straight and level.
No, those are even.
Oh, so it doesn't, it continues banking. Apologies.
A little bit.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right.
All right. Well, there's not really anything for it.
Well, I choose to go and place here. That is a 9, unfortunately.
One
but
space.
1 space. Sorry.
All right. Final die.
I should have done that. Oh well. All right.
Hey. I could, in theory, put there. It doesn't matter. But
we've right.
In my plays of this with my friends, we put the coffee on the spots just to remind ourselves it's available.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Hold on. Have we crashed?
No.
Okay.
I had to look first. Dice here. Nothing else has gone out of whack. That ticks down. This goes away. We do unfortunately need to add a plane to that spot.
Okay.
Take a dice.
All right. More traffic. I I don't.
You could have used coffee to make that afford to double move us, but we're past it now.
Oh,
and I can't tell them that.
Yeah.
I looked in there and I saw people saying it, and it's okay. That's fine.
That's my bad. My thought here is we don't double move right now.
No, absolutely not.
Because we don't want to end up where that is. So I'm thinking we skip one of those two. So
I'd like to work again. That's in a very Atlanta scenario. Yeah. Try to clear these out as best we can. Move one, and then next turn we got to skip. At least one.
Yeah.
We got coffee to use. Don't forget about it.
Yes,
I think we're doing pretty good on the intern. If all else fails, and you kind of. The intern can make coffee, which very intern thing to do.
Right, yeah. Shut up, go.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Shake the cup.
All right, cool.
I start. We still have a reroll.
All right, cool. All right.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Shazira brings up, this is on BGA as well.
ATC, you know what to do. Boop. So I know that this is on BGA, but I think there's a lot to this game and games like it with the physicality of being in person. This, I mean, a much more simple version is just the mind, right? I don't know if I'd ever want to play a game like that where I'm not physically at the table with the person.
Right.
Not even like body language, there's nonverbal communication. There has to be. What's going on?
You know what? Eventually this video might get taken down.
Why is this the path we're going down?
So, we're flying into Hotlanta.
Oh, it's perfect.
And Hotlanta is the home of some really great musicians,
oh, yes.
Artists. And one of the best, I mean, there's Outkast. I'm a big fan of Outkast. I enjoy Outkast. But also, Ludacris is also, I believe, from the ATL.
And the ATC did commission him to write this next piece you're going to hear.
He 100%. So, Tower?
Move, please, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, if it's not too much trouble. Move, please. Could you just move? I'd like to get through. Hope I'm not bothering you.
Okay, so, yeah. All right, it was worth it.
It was worth it. I loved it. Everything by FAA policy there.
Warm regards. So
enjoy this video while it's up, everybody.
Yeah, it's just, it's totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
It really
okay,
was.
I'm gonna start working on the brakes.
All right.
Help us a little bit in the future.
All right. So, all right.
The sound of the waste bins outside ramming into my car in the wind.
I know. Yeah, I use my building to try and block. Yeah. Oh, by the way, car's been in the shop a couple days waiting on a part. The only issue I've ever had with this car is this: there's the front sensor camera, whatever, for the adaptive cruise control. Apparently that went bad, but they're replacing that for free.
Good.
But yeah, but the part's in, car's ready. Got to bring that back. So
I, a millennial, have 3 service lights on in my car right now. So
wow.
I legitimately have not had time to drop it off to get it worked on.
Well, I blame heavy cardboard. That's fine.
I actually kind of blame heavy cardboard a little bit.
Okay. So anyway, tower.
So tick that up to a 3.
There we go. I have ticked that up to a 3.
Coffee can go back to the spot.
Oh wait, you can reuse those?
Oh yeah, we'll always have 3 available.
Oh.
We can only ever have 3 like up to us.
Oh. Well, that's easier. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Russ asked, why is there coffee in one of the dice slots? That's just a
Reminder.
visual reminder that we have it available.
Yeah,
Because sometimes
so.
it ends up by the board, and I go, well, where's my coffee? I don't think about it. It means nothing. They don't have to be there. It's just, and going here would generate that coffee. It doesn't matter. It's just a reminder.
Yeah, that's all. All right, you're up.
Yeah. Well, as you said earlier, I have 2 dice left, and some places I need to go. Yeah, well, actually. You know it. You love it.
Well, let's go ahead and just go and bust that out. That's 8. All right. Yeah, it's fine. Let's not burn it. So there we go. And now we'll bank it on in a little bit right there. There we go. Yeah.
Okay. We're good?
Yeah, everything looks great.
Little closer.
Everything's fine.
Everything looks great.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so
I mean, I would, if we, so I'm just looking at tempo, right? We have 1, 2, 3 more movements of this. 1, 2, 3. We still need to double move.
yeah, it'll be this turn or next. This or next.
I think we probably want to get it done. The reason why I say that is because then we're going to need to be spending dice to do, you're going to need to be spending dice to get that done, which makes it harder and ultimately impossible to double move.
Fair. Okay.
So
yeah.
if
Okay.
if we can make it work, let's try to double move now. Also, because
Which
we have nothing
currently
to
is a 10, 11, 12, correct?
yeah, so big
Okay.
dice.
Okay. Cannot lie.
I get a coffee done. That 1 on my track is right in the way of a big 6.
Yeah.
So I'm. But no, I think we got to get the double move in. Don't forget we have a reroll.
We have a reroll.
We got a
Yep.
coffee
Yeah.
on board.
All right, we're good. All right, cool. And I'm placing first.
You are placing
Okay.
first.
Okay.
I'd have to check my records, but I've played. Oh gosh, I've played quite a few of them. I think I've gotten through most of the yellows. I've gotten through Keflavik, I think. I'm up to Prague.
Yeah.
Some of the scenarios had some really interesting stuff. Oh, that's good. I shouldn't say that.
Well, I mean,
No.
it makes sense. Like, we're halfway home. I mean, come on, right?
no,
yeah,
we're-
yeah.
We're all right. We're doing fine.
What do you mean by that, Jonathan?
Oh, they're getting mad at me about putting the coffee cups in the dice spaces.
Oh, they'll be okay. I mean, I could do that. That seems... Yeah, let's get the priorities out of the way. So,
a little bit back.
there we go.
That's all right. No one spilled their drink.
No, we're
Nice
fine.
and
No, that's
easy.
nice, gentle S-curves.
Yep.
Okay?
All right. I'm going to put... So, the heavy cardboard variant, the Kyle variant. Usually what we do when I want to use coffee, I'm going to put that near the spot I want it. Show that I've spent the coffee. Tick it up. So now in the final turn, these combined have to be 4 or less.
On the final round.
When-
That's
yeah,
all
when
that's
we
all
are-
that's showing us, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, cool. And that's fine. So it doesn't need to move to 6.
It just
makes it easier, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Okay, so as you can see, my responsibilities are finished, but let's see. That did not work. Oh, but that does. Oh. Okay. You know what? This isn't what I was planning on doing, but I think this works. You have 2 dice left. I have 2 dice.
Correct.
That has to wait for the end. I've decided. So this one. Oh, I could. Oh. Okay, close your eyes. This will just be on the honor system. So this die here, I could there for that, or I could go there for that. Okay, you can look now. And I don't know which is the smarter or better play at this point.
Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat. Don't look
I'm
at
not
chat.
gonna.
Don't
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
chat. No, me, not
yeah,
you.
Gotcha. Man, I mean, they both have to happen. So okay, we will. ATC Tower. This is Delta. Get out the way.
This is Delta Flight 1111 invoking Luda. Thank you. We'll do that. 5 + 6, 11.
1, 2.
Double move. So at the start of next round, we are going to roll that die. Oh.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
I won't lie, I'm a little annoyed about that because I too have a 1. And that was also my plan.
Okay, all right. Well, so be it. All right, hey, that was well done. I think that was productive. All right.
I think we're doing well. We will advance this. So we now have a second reroll. So
I mean,
it's the potions in video game problem where it's like save it for when you really need it. It's like, when's that? When do I know?
Yeah,
we
right.
have 2. We can use 1 and still have 1 available. I think the intern is probably up there for us right now. Something we probably just want to get done.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that looked. So this happens, right?
Yep, we will roll that once. Right.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
sure.
If it had been a 4, 5, or 6, it also would have just
been a 3. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're done with that now. Okay.
Yeah, I think we want to get the intern mostly done. We don't. It's a good flexibility, but we're in the final round.
We allowed to? Yeah. Actually, I think I can. So I had that 4.
Yeah,
right?
we can talk about that.
Yeah. So I had that 4, which got that one or one of them out,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, I could do that, or I could have gone here, used the 2 to then do that.
So I should have, as soon as you put the 5 down, I probably should have played the 6 to show that you have the flexibility to move this once because
Yes.
it's going to be an 11 amount.
Exactly.
It all worked out,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I put you in a bind to make a choice, but it was a low impact choice.
Yeah, it was. All right. Okay, so I need to work on flaps.
Yeah.
We do have to move forward 1. That's it. Now, we do not want to move more than 1, correct?
Yeah, no, because if we move 1, this move 1. and the
Yeah,
next
so
turn-
we're
and then-
even. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to.
So we have 3 more planes of traffic that we need to get out the way.
So if we do we need to move? Hold on. If we move 1, we'll be on this one. At the other round, this will move.
Yeah,
Then
no,
if we
they're
move 1
even.
next turn,
They're even. That's right. That's how it should be, right?
No, I think if we actually have a turn of delay, because I always forget the math. Because this moves in round and this moves at end of round. So we'll come back to 2,000 feet. At the end of next round, this will tick down. Then we have that turn.
So that's 3 turns from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 3 turns. They're even. Am I overthinking
I know.
this?
It will become more apparent. It's early for us.
No,
some of us had training last night and went to bed very late.
I think that's right.
We're fine either way. I do think we need to work the intern though. That's pretty much where my head's at.
Well, that's going to be really easy on my end.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about that. All right, you ready? Yeah, it says no, you're even, so we're
Yeah,
good. So, yeah, you're just tired.
I don't know where my brain's at.
All right. Oh, that was, where is it? Good Lord. There it was. There. Okay. Man, that wind is something. And you're starting us.
Yep, I just need to roll.
Okay. We have 2 re-rolls and no coffee. Okay.
This. Yeah.
Oh, we have 2 turns, so it's this turn and 1 more, I guess. Okay.
I need to.
Okay.
My brain's just fried.
All right. You're good. Go.
Yeah. What do I need to accomplish? Ugh. God. Okay, I will. Hey, buddy, go start a fresh pot. That's what we do.
Okay.
Just get that out of the way.
Okay, good. Flaps, 10%. Or flaps 10, sorry.
Flaps in order.
I would think so.
No, I'm. It's fine.
No, Russ says, rules question, can you use coffee on an intern number? I would think so.
No.
Oh, you cannot?
You cannot use a coffee to modify this number.
Okay, got it. So that's used. So
Okay. It's to me.
mm-hmm.
Yeesh. Well, it's used, but it needs to live here because that's now a space we cannot go to.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
Um,
I can't imagine that we're gonna.
No, I think that's okay. I'm just. When you place that, that's coming
Yeah.
up. Yep. We'd already moved it.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's all good.
Okay. So this. Yep, there we go. Air traffic control, if we could have a little help here, that'd be great.
Choop. Okay. Hey, Mr. Intern, just bring me that coffee. Make that into a 6. Brakes at full.
Wings.
It's even, so it stays.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. That'll go down. That's out. That's out. So now we can both access that 6.
Yep.
One of us has to use it. We got rerolls. We got no coffee currently, but pretty easy to get a hold of. No,
So-
we play this round.
Yeah, we have 2 turns left.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, so we have 2 turns to clear 2 planes. We have 2 rerolls.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
We got to use that 6, but I'm not too concerned about it because that could just be coffee. We are in the plane mode.
Yeah.
We are landing the plane.
LTFP.
LTFP, baby.
Yep. All right. So here we go. And I am first.
For those who can see my dice, if it's clear enough, just want to draw your attention to what I rolled.
I mean, that seems pretty obvious here. So, rules question. These are not mandatory.
They are mandatory.
So I have to get the flaps all the way down. Okay,
Correct.
then in that case,
No, Russ, we have 2 turns to clear the planes.
yeah,
That'll bump this.
yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
No, I don't know why my brain was misfiring. We play. We're going to move this down. And
I mean,
we will
yeah,
play
it
the next
says
turn.
you
and
start left, and
we
then
can clear these next turn if we need to. But ideally, we
Sure.
don't do that.
Okay.
I'm actually... Yeah, no, let's just get it. Landing gear deployed.
Oh, this works out. There you go.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I placed that.
Okay. Okay.
So, to be clear, we need a 6 or higher.
Done.
Oh.
We'll talk about the last round here in a second, but
Okay.
partially early, partially I haven't played this in a few months, but
Should have done that in that order. Oh well. Oh, but I think that works out. Here we go. Wait till I have Kyle's attention.
yep. Okay. I rolled 4 6s.
Oh, okay. I okay. So good news.
Yeah. Ticks to center.
There we go. I couldn't tell you, but hey, you also had that, right?
Oh, no, I was
So,
planning to
right.
use it immediately, and then I went, when you placed the 2, I went, okay, well, we're good. We'll move 1.
Yeah.
And then and then I was like, okay, I'll make myself a coffee. Oh, I also need it here. Then you put a 6 here, and I went, oh, I use that coffee. Just worked out. I didn't actually need to re-roll my
Yeah,
4
no,
or
this
6s.
is perfect. Yeah. Where's the problem at?
Anyway, so let's talk about the final round.
Let's take stock. Intern done.
Yep.
Flaps down 20. And we got 3 green down and locked.
So this ticks down. Let's just walk
Yes.
through because there's questions, but I think it's fairly straightforward in the rule book. End of round. Advance the altitude track 1 space. We did that. Take back your dice.
Done.
If the airport image appears in the current position at the airplane screen image, appears in the current altitude screen, proceed to the end of game section below. The final round begins when the airport image appears in the current position and the airplane image appears in the current altitude.
Yeah, this is common sense.
I'm going to go first in
Yeah.
the final round. At the end of this round, this needs to be clear. We need to be level, and we've already done all that.
And by level, you mean within 2 ticks? Within 2 ticks?
No.
Oh, level. We have
Level.
to be. Oh, okay. All right. That good thing we had this conversation. So, yeah, I know I should. I realize that, Jakob. That's what I was lamenting.
Yeah, we need low dice.
Well, these are all done. These are all done. These are all done.
This has to go.
No, I understand. My point is, there's coffee that can get made.
Generate.
There are re-rolls.
The re-rolls, obviously we have 2. We need to use them. But
Sure.
these have to be 1s. A 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 has to be a 1 to clear these.
I understand.
Let's go. We're ready.
And then we have to end it. So we need the same number there.
Yep. These have to
be between 8.
No, they have to sum to 6 or less. We're in the final round, so we're adding, and they need to be less. This is the final round check.
Oh, okay. So this is 6 or less.
Less.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So not 1s. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, I tipped that.
And you begin. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
We're so close. I'm actually just shouting out the window. Shoot! Shoot! Go on, get. So yes, if people were getting to the end of the game when this happened immediately, you've been denying yourself 1 full round in the game. As far as we tell. That's the only way I've ever played it. I'm still waking up.
6 or less, right?
Yep.
Between these two. Okay, just making sure. Not emphasizing, just making sure.
Jeez. Make a coffee.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Oh, could you... I'm like, why didn't you use that to get the play? You only have one spot. Okay, I just realized that.
The balance there is primarily you do this.
Yes,
I gotta do that.
you're flying. I'm talking air traffic control. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna use one of the rerolls.
All right,
I
so
think. Hold on. Let me think.
While
if
you're
I am.
thinking,
Yeah.
the re-roll, just because it's come up, it's the choice of a player. There's no discussion because you can't talk about the game. One player simply says, I'm going to use a re-roll. He's obviously thinking about it. I have no comment. If he chooses to, he re-rolls one or more dice.
Actually, I'm not.
I could re-roll any number, including 0.
Okay.
But he's not going to use it anyway, so just imagine that when we use it in a minute.
Done. See, I like leaving it on there. That way you show that you've used it.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine. All right.
Final approach. It's clear. I'm going to use a reroll. Moment, let me think. So, just from a rule standpoint, the only die that I have to place is there. Understood.
And
Yeah, it has.
yeah,
I get it. We're
Yes.
good. Okay. So, if I... Oh, you know what? I'm not using a reroll in that case.
Never mind.
I got this. I'll go make some coffee.
Hit the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to Hotlanta.
ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in the ATL. Please remain seated at this time. Put your tray tables up. Mobile devices may come off mode at this time. Have a nice day.
Easy game.
Yes! Nice. That is honestly impressive to win not the base scenario with someone. We've never played it together.
No,
we've
never
played it separately.
Yeah. And I haven't played it in 11 months.
I probably played this near the end of last year.
Yeah.
I love this game.
I think it's really clever. I think there's strategy here. So, yeah.
Yeah, you are allowed to. This is America, and you are allowed to applaud when a plane lands.
Yeah.
We'll hold. I can hear you from here. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to bathe in their applause.
So I love this game. I have recently picked up, there's an expansion called Turbulence, which adds just more scenarios, more landing tracks.
Okay.
It also adds the cutest little penguin markers, which in the Arctic scenario replace the planes. Right here, the little penguin. That's one of the scenarios. So this 3D printed insert, I ordered offline. It has this little organizer, which can come out, and if you need all the different bits and bobs, dice go here. In the base game, if you don't have it, you play green being the easiest. So we did ATL, so actually scenario 5.
Okay.
There are 3 that add nothing besides complications on the landing track. This is we have to manage our fuel. This adds the intern. This adds special powers, going all the way up to red, and then the black ones, which are really hard and I'm scared of, including the real-time mode, where you set a timer and every round you have to complete it in 60 seconds.
I love it. I love it.
I haven't got there yet. Turbulence adds more, obviously.
Yep.
As well as different complications. And there are even fan-made ones and a couple printed from Scorpion Masquer, the designer, that do rebalancing of certain maps to make them either more challenging or easier.
And
These are fan ones that use the pre-existing components, and they say, hey, play this landing track with these complications and these changes.
That's awesome. Yeah, Yeah.
I love this game.
Yeah, that's Sky Team. That's fun.
I have never even attempted one of the black ones. Me and my buddy Joey have played through up until, I want to say we've done Keflavik. We're on Keflavik, which adds the ice breaks, which is very difficult. And so I'm to this one. I've played 9 of these. I've replayed a couple of these teaching different people.
Yeah.
But that's Sky Team.
Yeah, pretty cool. I dig it. It was fun. All right, so let's just hang out. We're not going to bother with an intermission or anything like that.
Just tidy in the background here.
So, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's mechanically simple.
Yep.
It's on the honor system. Like, if you're cheating yourself.
And why would you? It makes the game what it is.
Right. And, I mean, I love airplanes. I basically like all modes of transportation.
Do you like walking?
Except for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because bad back.
And the wind might blow you over.
Uh-huh. So, next up, after, and by we, I mean Kyle, because he knows how he wants his game put up, we're going to bust out Caesar. Who goes first?
Caesar, baby.
Okay.
Yes, we know it means you can't read it, but the text is already a little white and a little hard to read, so.
There we go. Just don't put them all the way up against your screen.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Awesome.
I'll probably lose horribly, but it'll be entertaining.
That's why we're here.
Right. Yeah.
Play fast, lose fast. Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is a laurel. Can go anywhere. I'm going to put it on that border. Projecting 2 in Italy, 2 and 2 Cisalpino.
Okay.
End of turn. Draw one.
All right. I'm getting the lay of the land currently, just kind of getting a good feel of things, or at least a feel of things.
Yeah, this is another one that I think I also picked up in PAX U23 or 22 in my game of the show. We played it to death. It's my favorite of the 3. Blitzkrieg is good, it's just different. Caesar, and then Dogfight, which is very different than the other 2. It's but it's not Paolo Mori, it's Carlo Rossi who designed Dogfight, which is probably why it's so different.
All right. Macedonian, in honor of Philip II. We'll go a little 3 and 3. It's a Gladius.
Okay.
And draw a tile.
Yeah, this game is it's tempo based, not that you can slow it down, because you will always place and the game will always advance. It's tempo based on when you close, how you close.
Yep.
Okay.
20 minutes though.
It's 11:40. You want it to be done by noon.
There we go.
Okay. I will. We're going to talk less than we did during Sky Team, a game famous for its no talking rule.
It's a wild.
Yep.
So going there. Okay.
That was rude. Tempo. Yeah, fight for the capital. Usually how they start. Shazura says it's not terribly thematic, but I think they did a good job trying to get it one to fit. The game has no theme. I mean, this could just be colors on an abstract board, but it gives it a little flavor, which I don't mind.
I closed it.
Nope, there's one more.
Oh, shoot.
You're welcome
Hold
to
on.
do something else.
Yeah, shoot.
It's okay.
Okay, that actually is a positive.
I mean, never know. I might not be able to put a shield there or a laurel.
Okay. Well.
Oh.
Gladius. Yep, draw. Right. Okay.
Yeah, don't ever forget to draw. Wow. That is a...
There we go.
That was
There we go.
one of the moves of all time.
Okay. So I think this is... it's a risk, but...
So was crossing the Rubicon, says Caesar. Little history. Okay.
All right. So
First
I
we check
close that.
Who closed it? You.
So Dalmatia.
You will take a turn immediately after this one.
Right.
Who controls it? You. Put out one control marker. Draw from your bag to
Yep.
finish your
And
turn.
then I take...
Immediately
And
take
now I take another turn.
Correct.
Yeah, this is clever. I dig this.
Yeah, and this is
Yeah.
the tempo, right? Because you're now set up to do another thing.
Right. Okay. And now
For my next trick,
it is a risk. But to me it's worth it now to go there.
so you will draw one immediately. So
Right.
your hand size
Is
increases
now
effectively.
3, right?
In addition, you will control
Right? And then
Macedonia, and because you have 2 adjacent, you will control the border.
that seemed not terrible.
Not terrible.
Okay, done. That's me.
All right.
So I now have 3 tiles behind my board. You have 2.
I have 2.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. I'm digging this.
I like this game a lot.
And then it becomes a game of, okay, do we focus here? Do we branch out and go like it's yeah.
Things have just gone really poorly for Kyle. Yeah. All right. So I'll close this, so I will also increase my hand size.
Fact.
I'm also going to take it and interrupt your conquest of Central Europe.
Yes.
Um,
Cisalpina is now Caesar.
Yep. And then I will, which, hey, Gaul for Caesar, that's appropriate.
Sure. Okay, right.
Once these are done, they're not relevant, but it's nice to
I
see.
get
It's
it,
also,
yeah.
especially for the increased hand size one, it's nice to remember that, why do I only have 2? I should have 3, because I have a vase. Also, before anyone gets mad at me, I took these in a weird order from here. So I know someone asking, why did he take both sides?
if I close this, what happens?
So, first thing we'll check, if you close it, you're
Right.
going to take the Senate.
Right.
Because it's this particular token, we
Right.
also have to check to see who won. Currently,
It would be me because
you could put a 0 in there.
right? Yeah.
So you would take that, put 1 control token under it, because you're
Right.
one of them. Then you'd put a control token there, and there.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't drawn a shield in 2 turns. So we check to see who closed it. You.
Right.
Okay.
So I take this.
It's a Senate. You
Right.
also won it, so put 1 underneath it, because you have 1. Then, because it's specifically Italy,
Yes.
put 1 in each of those 2 yellow circles. Then we check adjacencies. Hey, you own those 2 regions, Dalmatia and Macedon. You put 2 there.
Which, according to Dan Carlin, it's Macedonia.
Yeah, technically it's the hard.
So.
Well, yeah, this should
Yeah.
be Cisalpina. It's actually a hard C.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Anyway. Oh,
Oh, I draw another
yeah,
because
you should be back up to 3.
3, right.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it to you that easy.
I hope not.
I will do this. And by not that easy, I will draw another one immediately.
Right,
So
but more importantly, you blocked me off.
I'm interrupting your chain of
Yes.
connecting 1 million things.
Right.
And I'll draw for my end of my turn.
Okay, just making sure people could see that.
Yeah, because if I had let you take that, you would have put one there, and one there.
Yeah, and be on the verge of winning.
Yep. And also, I just need to increase my hand size. What do you mean? You're already on the verge of winning. I don't want to hear about it. Okay.
Yeah, this is really clever.
Yep.
It blows my mind how designers design games, like how they come up with the stuff. My brain, I just can, genuinely appreciate.
Yeah.
Even on games that I might not be super keen on, I can still appreciate how they came up. Like, I haven't seen this before. This is pretty clever. It's almost taking Othello, but like taking it from an abstract.
Put about there.
Wow.
Go ahead.
10.
Go ahead. Close Sicily. Go ahead. Go on. You got 4 ship, 5 ship?
I mean, he asked me to, so I'm gonna.
I get what I deserve. So, you close it, you take that, and you're going to place a marker, so 2 go underneath that because you now have 2 Senate tokens. Put 1 in Sicily. And hey, guess what? You border Rome, which you also control.
Good game.
That's the game.
Oh, and I should have actually had another tile. I forgot. Right.
That took 8 minutes.
It did. That's pretty awesome. I am super keen on this game. Not because I want it.
You want to run it back?
No. No, and the reason is because I the shorter the stream, the more views it'll get from why did that take 3 hours to pick? So from that standpoint, just from
we've been at 90 minutes, which like 2-player games, chit-chatting,
that feels good.
We have effectively run down a date night again.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah, Chip's like, oh, draw another tile. Oh, wait, never mind. Just win.
Yeah, no, I love this one.
This is clever.
I prefer it to Blitzkrieg. For those of you who have played Blitzkrieg, or those of you that haven't, it's a similar idea of having a secret hand of tokens, placing them out to influence. In Blitzkrieg, it's theaters of war in World War II, so like Atlantic, Pacific, Africa, whatever.
Okay.
But it's just tracks. It's a couple, like literally it's 6 or 7 tug-of-war tracks.
Okay.
Which, that game has different mechanical implications, which are also cool. But the way that this actually presents on a map, which this could just be abstract shapes, but the fact it's a map, and it even has the set dressing, gives it a little more.
Because you have Pompey.
And
you have
Caesar. I can see, right? Caesar's crossed the Rubicon. We're in the Roman Civil War. You're building up a power base. I've tried to cut you off at the sides. Like, you can see the maneuvering a little more. I'm not selling the theme of this game. Yeah. But no,
the fact that look, it's Rome, so everybody knows it's Mediterranean, right? Yep. It's set. I mean, it gives that. I get it. It's it is abstracted, but I think the mechanism. It's stupid simple, but it's so clever.
And the variable setup, like I've played this game quite a bit.
Yeah.
Spain.
Yeah.
Especially with a bonus turn, these are both closed each by 2 tokens. If you can get the tempo correct of your opponent, like I couldn't play a shield, I didn't draw a shield for 2 or 3 turns.
Right.
If you can get the tempo right to close this, claim it, take another turn, put a control marker, close this, claim it, put a control marker here, increase your hand size, you've put out 3 control markers, you're up tempo, and you're up resources on your opponent.
That makes sense.
Like, you can, I played enough to scan the map. Obviously, we focused around Rome because we immediately made this.
Well, you did.
Yeah,
I was avoiding it. I was 100% going to start in the outer.
But you could start
reaches.
Waffling around out here because if you I had to cut you off because making chains of these, especially with multiple borders.
Yeah.
Like even like sneaky places like Egypt, this has 2 borders. You control here. As soon as you close this, you take it. That's 1, 2.
Sure.
Potentially, you're right. And then you just, that combo's one way to win. Senate tokens is interesting. You want to focus those to be the person that wins them. I really like this game.
This is really clever.
Fred says makes you think about Rome. I was already thinking about
I mean, seriously, Fred, but I mean, we're just trying to do our part
Yeah,
here
yeah.
in regards to that. I mean, the production quality is kind of cheap, not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
it's cardboard.
Well, and the fact that this bow's a little, I mean, it's fine. I'm not complaining about it. It's a small box. I mean,
Oh yeah, this is 8x8.
yeah. Apparently it has a solo as well.
I've never tried it. It's you play against a bot that does things procedurally.
Okay.
It's probably interesting enough. I
Right.
don't know. I've never played it.
But super clever. You can make it a best 2 out of 3, that type of thing. If we were only streaming this, then we would have.
This is the kind of game right now that, as long as I've owned it, I've gone on Etsy, other places. If they made, like BGG does the Geek Up, like nice acrylic baked like tokens,
Yeah.
100% I get a set for this game.
Yeah.
Because this is something that will probably never leave my collection. These are cardboard, they'll fine, they'll last as long as they will. But if these were like Azul, Bakelights,
Yeah.
the board notwithstanding, this could be anything else. But for what it is, it's great.
Yes. I if you didn't have this, I would get this.
Yep.
Like, this is that good. Very clever, very simple mechanically, but there's the, it's kind of like, it's a different, it's taking a game like Battle Line, and then putting it on a map because that whole...
And giving it more dimensions.
Yeah, and exactly.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just damn clever.
Yeah, and hey, if you're a patron or want to become one and come to HeavyCon and beat me at this, I'm happy to bring it with me.
There you go. So there's that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it makes you think about Rome. It's quite affordable. It's a small footprint, and it travels easy. Like, winning.
Yeah.
Shazira brings up good points there. Keith says, I kickstarted it. We usually spread out more. Rome is a trap.
Rome is a trap that I fell into because I didn't draw the shields that I needed to close it.
And I'm okay. Look, it was an 8-minute game. I don't care about the randomness of the draw. I'm totally fine with that. And it's a calculated gamble. You know that if you do that, you better be able to draw well.
I wagered that I would get a shield, and I drew neither laurels nor shields. It was all boats and swords. So I used that to close. Yeah,
Good call. Couple of good games there. That really good. As much as I enjoyed this, I'm super stoked for tomorrow. Not gonna lie.
I am too, mainly because I love cribbage. Me forcing cribbage in there was.
So
I know you like cribbage.
Yeah, I haven't played it in forever, so I'm gonna have to cram a little to refresh tonight. But to me, Hearts and Spades are all timers.
Yeah.
And Ken was like, "Can we throw in Rook?" Because I grew up playing. I was like, I have no idea how to play it, but yeah, sure.
I've never
all
played
right,
it.
it's a deck of cards. And you add in jokers, which every deck of cards has. So
Yeah,
all right.
It illustrates it, and that's cribbage for me. I played cribbage with my dad since I was 9.
Right. I cut my teeth playing Hearts and Spades and Rummy and Gin and all that stuff.
And now here we are.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. Hey, appreciate y'all joining. Kyle, thanks for doing this today. I appreciate this.
And we're done.
Yeah. Please consider liking and subscribing. It really does help the channel. And also, Patreon down there where I'll get my angle. Yeah, what he's doing. Patreon.com/HCHQ. You get to be a member of the herd. You help the channel. And if you find value, maybe we turn you on to games or turn you off of games and save you from spending money that you wouldn't on games that you wouldn't necessarily enjoy.
Or force you bent arm to buy. No, that's not what we do here.
No, but we do make your wallet cry on occasion.
On occasion.
But on games that you see that you're going to enjoy. So if so, patreon.com/HCHQ. We will be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. We go live, Kyle and I, and then we'll play cribbage for half an hour, 45 minutes, somewhere in there, and then the other fellows will join us at some point there, and so we'll play until they see us.
They'll come in probably in the home stretch.
Yeah. So there we go. Cool. That's a wrap. Pagan, it'll be coming at some point. We've done 3.
We did the 3. We have all the packs. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little deck building beforehand. We're working with Capstone on it.
Yeah.
So it's coming. It's not been left behind.
Yep. All right. So I'm Edward.
Kyle.
Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, y'all. Hopefully you found it helpful, useful, enjoyed it, something along those lines. And if you did, maybe watch one of those other videos. Consider supporting us over on Patreon. And always like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. Thanks, y'all.